Imagine a city where the streets feel like oven trays, the air shimmers with heat, and every breath feels like a physical challenge. Now imagine living there without a home. That's not a dystopian movie. It's the reality for thousands of homeless people in cities like Manchester, Toronto, and Rome as heat waves intensify. And honestly, what terrifies me most isn't just the heat itself. It's how systematically we've built environments that guarantee suffering for society's most vulnerable. Let's unpack why this crisis is both a symptom of deeper failures and a warning we can't afford to ignore. Cities aren't just getting hotter, they're becoming heat traps engineered by human choices. Concrete jungles, endless asphalt roads, and buildings that glow like radiators create urban heat islands where temperatures can spike 10 degrees Fahrenheit higher than surrounding areas. But here's the kicker. This isn't neutral infrastructure. When we prioritize cars over trees, parking lots over parks, and glass towers over green spaces, we're making a value judgment. We're saying, let the most marginalized burn first. Because who suffers most when sidewalks become frying pans? The people sleeping on them. Now, you might think, surely shelters exist for emergencies. But here's where things get brutal. Advising homeless people to avoid the heat is like telling someone in a war zone to find cover when there's no bunker nearby. In Manchester, public toilets are rarer than unicorns, and free water fountains vanished decades ago. Toronto's hostile architecture, those bench spikes and removed park seats, isn't just cruel. It's deadly in 40 degrees Celsius heat. And yet, cities keep designing for comfort while ignoring the basic survival needs of thousands. What's truly insane is that we've normalized this as urban planning. Let's talk about the invisible dangers most people never consider. Heat stroke? Obvious. But what about the cascading disasters? Homeless individuals risk drowning in rivers they use to cool off, face insomnia under 24/7 streetlights, or lose their entire lives to theft when they dare to nap in public. In Rome, I saw people carrying 50-pound bags of belongings through blistering summers just to protect their few possessions. This isn't just about heat, it's about the compounding systems that make survival nearly impossible. And when we frame this as an environmental issue, we miss the point. This is structural violence masked as climate crisis. The solutions? They exist. Toronto's 500-plus cool spaces show cities can act. Manchester's recent emergency sunscreen distributions are a start. Pathetically small, but a start. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Nothing short of radical inclusion will fix this. We need homeless people designing heatwave policies, not just being studied by researchers. The Canadian nothing about us without us approach isn't charity. It's practical. Who better understands heat survival than someone who's lived it? And yet, how many city councils actually consult the homeless? Exactly. This brings me to my biggest question. Why do we accept cities that kill? When we expand highways instead of urban forests, when we criminalize camping in parks but call it beautification, we're complicit. Climate change isn't some future threat. It's here, sharpening existing inequalities. So next time you walk past a heat-baked street, ask yourself, who designed this oven? And who decided who gets to survive inside it? The answer might just change how you see your own city forever.